fingers crossed. Anyway, let's move this wire. There you go, you should be able to see now. There we go. So hi everyone, if you're watching this back, this is a live stream. So do click on the live chat button and then you know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking to. I did originally come onto the live stream and pick two books out, the Dark Fantasy by Colour in Heaven and this page by Hanna, Lynn. And I've chosen to do this page purely because it's just, number one, it's easier, and number two, it's Christmassy. I was talking in my last stream about not doing many Christmas pictures, so I'm going to try and change it and do this one tonight. Don't know whether I'll finish it off, see how I feel. My throat isn't back to 100%, so we shall just see. So I'm just going to start off. I am using Prismacolor tonight. I was going to use my powder blender, but it doesn't work very well with these pencils. It only tends to work with the Faber-Castell, the polychromos, I've noticed. So I'm just going to go in with light peach. It's getting smaller, considering the size of a full one that's barely been touched. You can see the difference. Yeah, you're the only one now. I've literally just come on. How are you doing? It was a choice between a Hanna Lynn one tonight or one from the new Colour in Heaven, the Dark Fantasy one, but I've chosen this one. I think it'll be a bit easier to do. Hiya Kimmy, lovely to see you again. You okay? I'm glad you enjoyed the stream the other night. I have just popped a flip through of that new the Colour in Heaven. This one. Oh. I have just done a quick flip through for you, just if you're interested. It's got some really lovely pictures, so I'll show you which one I was going to do tonight. It's the dragon one. Oh, there it is. I was going to do that one, but I think it would take me a lot longer to finish that than it would this, and I'm wanting to use my Paul Rubens on this as well, and I know the paper's alright. I'm alright, thank you. I'm alright. I've been busy today trying to get all last minute Christmas things done. I'm still gonna probably have to go shopping again tomorrow, but more or less sorted now. The new Colour in Heaven one, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's just like I said, I was wanted something easy to use, and I don't think the paper in that reacts very well to watercolour. And I know this one does. It's more of a cardstock paper that I've printed this out on, so it will be fine. It will be fine. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm using my floor tripod, so I'm hoping that I don't get in the way. In all honesty, I think I need to go get my eyes tested because it hurts sitting down and colouring for a while. It hurts my eyes. I've not had my eyes tested since, gosh, probably school. So I think I need to go. You two working on anything tonight? Well, it won't be tonight for you, will it? That's fine, Kimmy. That's fine. That's what I usually do. Have you finished?
She's alright, what she's got there.
I know she is. She's got more than enough there. My husband's just been wrapping our daughter's birthday presents.
What's your mum called?
I can't remember. I'm just going to base this all over. It might not even show up on camera because it is a very similar colour to the paper. What are you looking at?
That's not even colouring anything in.
It's because the paper's not white. You can slightly see it, and I'm not. It's just a base down there. If I go in with the darker colours, I won't be able to blend them out with this, without this. It's the only reason I'm doing it. I wish I actually got the Hanna Christmas book as a PDF now, instead of buying the book. Then I could have printed them out myself on better paper. I think they're meant to be gloves and I've just gone over them. Never mind. We'll go over them with a different colour. I am just going to keep that pencil out. I'm going to go in with beige sienna now. Start adding a little bit of contouring. Like I said, I did want to use my Paul Rubens on the decorations, possibly on the present as well. Try my best not to be heavy-handed here. But I have got all sorts of different blenders if I do mess up. I've got my blending stumps, blending pencils. I can even use the one luminance that I've got is the white that I use sometimes for blending. So I'll keep that out handy because I've got a funny feeling I'm going to end up using that.
All that paper you wrapped up birthday presents in.
Yeah,
Christmas paper.
I know it is. I know it is. It's unicorns, isn't it? Pink with unicorns. It doesn't look like Christmas paper though.
That's a great Christmas.
Or does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is showing up on camera that. I worry because of the colour of the paper that I've chose. It's definitely not a white. If I put it against a white piece of paper, you'll be able to tell the difference. Like that. Definitely not white. Well, that's how I ended up seeing it. I ended up seeing it on Colouring at V's. I saw it on her channel, but she was using it on shoes. All of her ladies' shoes she was using it on. So I copied her and pinched her idea, but I use it on eyes mainly. When will it arrive then? And it's funny you call me that. A lot of people have said that to me. This is a perfect picture for the glossy accents. You know how big the eyes are? And have you tried it out yet? I got mine from a local, it was Hobbycraft. So I used it that same day that I got it. Just be careful, because I've done the same trick with this one as well. The crackle accent. So this dries and it literally looks like it's crackled. So it's good for, you know, lizard skin or ice in the background that you want to make it look like it's broken. But I've done the same with this tip and it's already glued together. So I need to get a pin and fix that. I was going to use it earlier on, but it was blocked. That's the only thing. I'm using Prismas, Kimmer. I'm using my Prismas tonight. And possibly one luminance, just a white, just a blend. I've got used to it now. At first I hated it. I've got used to it now. I think it was the paper that I was using it on. I always feel like I need to obviously add a nose on Hanna's girls, but I always mess it up. Do any of you feel like that? I do a perfect line here and I won't match it up on the other side. Yes, you can use it on lips. I have used it on lips in a couple of pictures. I can't think off the top of my head, but you can. Just don't use the same amount as what you'd use on the eyes. Because with the eyes, I'd put a big blob in the middle and then spread it out with the tip of the glossy accent. I'd spread it out, as you can see there's glue everywhere, so I'd spread it out like that. Whereas with the lips, I'd probably put it on a scrap piece of paper and then pick it up with the end and then brush it on, you know, so it's not bubbled up. Once you've used it once, you'll understand what I mean, because it makes the eyes look 3D because you're putting that much on. But if you're using it on the lips, just like what you'd put lip gloss on, just so it's not bubbled up. Just don't use too much. It looks nice on them, and it looks nice on fruit, and I think I have got one to hand actually. Let me just check. It looks really, really effective on if you're colouring, where is it? If you're colouring it in flowers and you want to add raindrops, not that one either. There might be maybe a coat pocket. Right, there's this one and there's another one I can show you. So you can see I've added like a blob here, and I've tried to make it look like raindrops. And there's the crackle one as well. I didn't put much on, that was just testing it, but you can see a little bit on the eye there. It has crackled. Let me show you, there is a better one that I can show you. See how it does actually look like there's raindrops on there and it's still wet, but it's not, it's just the glossy accents. There's loads of different ways that you can use it. I just recommend just messing around with it a bit. Like if I coloured this whole back page, I'm planning on colouring it with not intense, Neo colours. I could use them like over the top of snowflakes. So I hope that helps anyway. I think I've actually used half that bottle already. Yeah, I'm coming up to half. It's not very expensive though, I think it was £5 for that big bottle. So it does last quite a while, and considering I use it in nearly every picture now. Right, let's add a bit of blush. Oh, what sort of pink do we want? I wanted to have quite pink cheeks actually. I was watching some of the live stream back, and it was annoying myself listening to the amount of times that I was coughing. So hopefully I'm not the same tonight. I love this paper. It was only cheap as well. I think it was £3.95 for 100 sheets. So I've printed the majority of my pictures off on this sort of paper now. I think I might go over that with slightly darker pink. Just slightly darker. Oh, I didn't tell you the colour of that one, did I? Not me. So that was pink rose, and this one is blush pink. Just a little bit further back here. That's better. Yeah, so this is a free image. It was shared on Hanna Lynn's Facebook page. I think it was either that or it was the Colour in Heaven. It was the email that, yeah, I can't quite remember. One of the two. This is the only one that I have printed off. I like that actually. So it's Saturday night. I'm doing my usual gin and tonic. What time are we on now? Can I see the time on my phone? Dana? What time is it?
25 to 9.
25 to 9. We started watching The Witcher last night. It got added to Netflix, the whole season. I was quite tired watching it, so I couldn't fully concentrate, so I'm wanting to start watching the next episode tonight while I'm still fully awake, falling asleep. It was really good actually, the bits that I saw anyway. I mean, if you like the computer game like I played The Witcher, you'll enjoy that. Hey Kirsta. Yeah, it's dead good. And it was weird as well watching it last night because, like I said, I played the computer game and it's identical, the music is identical. And the guy that they got to play The Witcher, that Geralt. He says it dead weird though, doesn't he, at the end? Geralt. Like, doesn't he? He goes, Geralt. They couldn't have picked anybody perfect, I think. He looks a spitting image of him. He sounds like him as well. Oh, we'll watch episode 2, won't we, tonight? I've actually followed him on Instagram. Has he been in anything else before? That's the first time that I've seen him. And the girl as well. Is her name Siri? Or is that not her yet? Because Siri's the one out of the game. So I don't know if that's meant to be the girl. I won't say too much just in case, you know, anybody's wanted to watch it and I spoil it. I'm using quite hard pressure here to try and just get rid of the tooth of the paper. Oh, Kirsty, did you enjoy your film? You went watching... Was it Star Wars? See, I've not watched any of the recent Superman. Been a long time since I've watched any of them. Might have to now. Let's lift it up. It always looks better if I lift it up. Because it's a wax bloom. I think I'm going to have to go over certain areas, but I quite like that actually. Yes, I'm going to crack out the Paul Rubens again, I think. The only thing I don't think there's a red. No, I just want Christmas red and a Christmas green. There's a nice green, but there's not a red. It's called rose red, but that's not red to me, that's pink. And I did go for pink yet again. I said I was going to go for like a maroon colour. I went for pink, surprise. So I just thought to myself, if I get red or maroon nails, once Christmas is over, I'll want them done again. So if I get these, I'll last a little bit longer. How many likes are you up to now, Kirsta? Right, I don't know whether I should blend that more. What do we think? Because 'cause I think I can still see some white patches there. We'll leave it for now. What do we think of the hair? What colour hair? We did purple last night, didn't we? So we go for more of a natural colour. Where's my yellows? I think I'm gonna go for a blonde. I wanna go with jasmine. I'm gonna use cream to blend it out. And then a very, very light brown. Possibly chestnut. I think we're gonna go for chestnut. So let me just sharpen one of them. The other two should be alright. So I usually do start light to dark, but I think I'm going to try and do dark to light and see how it turns out. Right, so I'm going to start off with chestnut. You should be okay though. I'm sorry if I keep moving it, but if I don't, my wrist will end up hurting. Is that okay that there, guys, or do you want me to zoom in a little bit? Oh, I missed my delivery of my 2 Christmas boots today. Again, I forgot the name of them. Anastasia. I can't remember her last name. She's got 3 boots out anyway. That Noctunes, the mermaid one. Anyway, they turned up today while we were out. I'm gonna have to go to the post office. I don't even know if my husband's gonna. Hey, come here, man. Can I have them before Christmas?
Huh?
Can I have them boots before Christmas? No.
Uh-huh.
Why?
What are they?
I know they're Christmas presents, but I know that I'm already getting on.
What are they?
Christmas presents.
Christmas presents. When's Christmas Day?
No, you have to wrap them then.
Huh?
You have to wrap them.
I don't have to wrap them. You've got to wait for the other million Christmas presents you ain't still been waiting for.
No, what that was?
All the stuff from New York's Christmas presents. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kirsty's agreeing with you. You have to wait for Santa. It's only a few days.
You've only got one of them, bloody thing.
What?
You've only got one thing, you don't know what it is.
I told you not to get me anything.
Yeah, I'm not falling into that trap for 12 years.
Kirsty, did you enjoy your film? You weren't last night, was it? Was the night before? To be honest, even if I start, I've not got time to start that one. I've got a couple of things that I need to finish.
Stop pestering me.
I'm not pestering, I'm just saying. No, Phantom Girl, it's not Hanna on. I can't remember her name. As soon as I get them anyway, I'll be showing you. Oh, right, okay. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. It's always nice to get out, isn't it? It's a change. I did remember saying that you were going out. How's Casper doing? Is he any better? Did you end up taking him to the doctor's? don't know if I've gone a bit too far in with that. I always do this. Good, good. I always say I want to go lighter and I always go dark too early. That's not too bad, I suppose, is it? That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. I could not remember her last name. Yeah, her 3 books. They're the ones that he's got me. They've come in 2 separate orders though, because one of them was out of stock. So one of them will only be here after Christmas anyway, which is fine. But he had to order them off Etsy for me. Well, I had to order them and then he paid for them. What? Sat there nodding his head. We picked up our daughter's birthday cake yesterday. Really, really cute. It's going to be hilarious seeing what she's like with that. I think last year we only got her a little cupcake and we just literally put it on a tray and see what she did with it. So it's going to be interesting to see what she does with a full-size cake. Kirsty, it just depends what you like, love. These ones are soft, so the soft core and the wax, so you can layer and layer and layer and blend quite easily with these ones. The polys, they're oil based, so they're harder, so they can get a better point with them. The point lasts longer. But I still do find them quite difficult to work with. I mean, they're not too bad. I can work with them, but I prefer Prismas. But I think it depends on the paper as well. I don't really like Prismas in Amazon printed paper, not really. So if I can scan the picture and then print it off on my own paper, then I'll use Prismas. Otherwise I will use my polys. Well, that doesn't look too bad actually. I'm going to have to bring that darker in a little bit more. I've gone overboard a bit. She's got an ombre going on. The ones that I got were from Amazon. I got that full set off Amazon, and there was a couple to be fair. There's one of them, yeah, there it is. And it has shattered. Is the camera going to pick it up? It's shattered all the way down, but I've literally just used it. You've just seen that. It's not broke with sharpening it, it's just for the fact it doesn't look as pretty as it probably should. But I've not had a problem. I can tell you the seller that I bought them from, and they've been fine. I don't believe that they're fakes. And actually, these are the ones that Danny brought me back from New York, the singles. And obviously they're not fake, they're from a store and they're identical. Obviously that one's bigger now because I've not used it, but they're identical. So I don't believe these are fake at all. It just depends as well how much you want to spend on them. Because you can buy the Faber-Castell in singles in Hobbycraft, where you can't buy these in singles unless you order them. There's one specific website that I think that sells them for $140 or $150 each. I can't quite remember actually. Are you not getting on with your Black Widows now? I tried to use them again the other night and I got bored of using them because they just kept breaking on me. I don't know whether it's because I'm a bit heavy-handed, but if that were the case, then the prisms would break. I don't know if I've got a dodgy set, I have no idea, but some of the pencils are literally this tiny and I've barely used them. Can you pass me the nose spray please if it's there? Oh, I got a blocked nose again. And they've been alright for you? See, it's turning out, isn't it? I've just gone a bit dark there. It looks like she's got bad roots. What? It looks like she's got bad roots. I'm using nose spray. I've got a blocked nose. You just said it sounds dodgy. I've got a blocked nose. It's like a saline spray. It clears your nose. Right, I am going to go over actually with the luminous just over a little bit there, as I'm not happy with that line. Like I said, I couldn't stand the luminance pencils when I first started using them. I couldn't understand what the fuss was about, but it was because I was using that Amazon printed paper. They really are expensive though. I think for the full set of these, gosh, they keep going up and down in price, but they're at £140 for, I think it's 76 pencils. Oh god, it's so expensive. Welcome Abby, thank you. I showed everyone my nose spray. Yeah, she's still asleep. I know. Well, thank you, Kimmy, for telling people about me. I've told you, Kirsty, though, you're welcome to come round here, you know, and mess around with the supplies that I've got. You can decide what you want then. I'm not weird. Kirsty's actually a real life, like, friend in real life. I don't just invite everyone off YouTube round to my house. Thank you, Abby. Yeah, she did. Well, I think she did anyway. She met Father Christmas. He came in. I don't know how she reacted to that. Obviously, I weren't in the room, but I didn't hear any crying. And she was happy when she came out, but she didn't eat, which is not like her. She didn't eat. They said that she was really fussy with sausage rolls, which again, that's really not like her. But yeah, she enjoyed it. I think she's enjoying Daddy being off at the minute, and we're going out all the time. We took her for a walk round our estate earlier on, when it got dark. Showed her all the lights around the neighbourhood and she loved it. Right, I'm going to work on this little piece here now actually. I didn't want it to be as dark as it's coming out, but it happens. We're just going to go with the ombre. Hiya Mia, welcome. How are you doing? Did you see me flip through with the new colour in heaven? That's what I get away with it. I hate wrapping presents. My husband does it. He's just been doing a birthday presents. I don't know what we're gonna do when she's older with birthdays being so close to bloody Christmas. I don't call the rest, it looks like she's got a bit of a bob going on. What, December? What Casper's 2 in December? Is he? No, yeah, he's 2. Oh, I didn't realise it was that close to Christmas. Remind me on Facebook, I'll get my card. Right, let's just work on this little bit at the top. I feel like I'm missing bits because I can't see. Isabel's is on Monday. This Monday coming up. So like I said, all the presents are wrapped now. Birthday cakes on the side. I forgot candles, so we need to go and get candles tomorrow. Three years old. Got a toddler. Let's go in with the medium shade now. Thank you. Well, like I said, it's come out a little bit darker than I wanted to, but I like it. Oh, I finished a dead cute picture this afternoon, I'll show you. Oh, it's still drying because it's got stickles on it. So I started it last night and I finished it this afternoon. How cute. It's the little dragon out of the Misfits. Let me just check which one it is. The Winter Fantasy one. I love doing this, I really enjoyed it, all the crystals and everything. It was really fun. So that's just on my dining table drying. I don't want to knock you. It's dead cute that one, isn't it? I enjoyed doing that. Yeah, so I finished that off when she was in bed this afternoon. Have you started another one out of the colouriage yet? Do you like it, Mia? Like I said, I really enjoyed doing that one. I used, what did I use? The sparkle pens, I used polychromos, I used ink tints, and then the stickles at the end. And a white gel pen, of course. I'm not surprised though. Somebody's popped up. Oh, I have to call her every night once she's in bed. I mean, my husband's sat playing the Xbox now. So I'd either be doing this or just messing on YouTube. Right, let's start on the buns. Done it again and brought it in too far. I'm just going to go a little bit quieter because I need to concentrate with all the different ways that it's going. Oh, I recently finished another one in the Colouring Heaven calendar. So I'm doing alright in that. I think I've done 3 or 4 now actually. That's another one that I really enjoy because the paper's so good in it. It's more like cardstock again. It should be, because it was a lot more expensive. I think that was £15, that calendar. Well, I'm going to see it every day. All my family are, 'cause it's hung up in the kitchen. Let's add the lighter shade. I want to try as well. I've not done it before. I need to look at some tutorials actually on rainbow hair. I've actually watched videos of people dyeing their hair rainbow colour hair, but never colouring. So we're getting closer to that 500. I think we're up to 453 or 54 the last time I checked. Well, it's going to be after the new year now, I would have thought. It's 453. I knew it was round about there somewhere. I don't know, Kirsty. Kirsty's just asked, what are you doing for the 500 mark?
Nothing.
He said nothing. He just laughed and said nothing. He was out actually when I hit 400, weren't you? Where was you? Was you out that night you went out for a meal? I think it was when you went to India with work. Yeah, I've seen it done in plaits, but again, just real life, you know, like people actually dyeing their hair and styling it. So I think that's what I'm going to have to look for later. Right, we'll do this little piece underneath here. I'll say it again, thank you to anybody that, you know, passes on my channel and says anything nice. Thank you. I did share that flip through the colour in heaven tonight, but to be totally honest, I don't like bombarding colouring groups with videos, because if somebody wants to watch a certain thing, they're going to type it in themselves and search out, and they don't need to be bombarded with it. But occasionally I'll share on there. I'm still trying to get used to this floor tripod, because before I had you connected to the iPad so I could see the chat. Now I have to lift up, which is fine, I don't mind. I've seen a lot of people as well do the fur and they go around it with a white gel pen, so I might try that, either white gel pen or a white acrylic paint. I think that'd be quite nice actually. I'm sorry for the shadow, I'll not be a minute, I just need to go over with this white. Right, let's work on the other side. I thought that was the dogs then. I'm being unusually quiet tonight. Yeah, I think I'm gonna either use the sparkle pens or the Paul Rubens for them. For the baubles and the decorations. We're getting there with this hair, slowly but surely. Right, I think that's enough of the dark. Oh, I missed a bit there.
Do bright red eyes.
No, you said that last time and you spoiled one of my pictures. I've got a picture up there that I'm not even finished because you said red eyes and I listened to you and it's bloody terrible.
No, you think it is. I think it's good.
It's not, it's awful, Dana. And it's in a good book as well.
Did I pay for it, yeah?
No, you didn't actually. No, you didn't. I paid for that myself, thank you very much. My Hanna Kyle's on the soulmate's book. I think it's the lizard picture. Like it's hiding behind loads of leaves or something. The Charmeleon one. They did all the background, they did dead smart. And he came over, he said you have to do it in red, it looks better in red. So I did it and it looks terrible. And I've not gone back to it since. I'm just getting rid of all the white areas with this shade. I'm gonna have to do that probably dark. Maybe dark and a touch of light, maybe. The curve. Right, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to mess around with it too much. Because if I do that, I'll destroy it. Right, the antlers. I think I've got a nice... let me just test it on here. I've got a nice brown shade. Yep, that'll be fine. So I'm going to use that on the antlers. Stay in the lines. I know, I feel like saying to him sometimes, just get your own colouring book.
I have.
What?
I've loads of them.
You haven't got loads of them at all,
I have.
have you?
Yeah.
Where are they, Dana?
Ones that I paid for are mine.
What?
Ones that I paid for are mine.